We got zombies fucking shit up. What the hell is that? They're stuck in the roof? Oh, there's zombie flesh. That's freaking weird, man. I've never seen that. Whoa. Give me that XP. Okay. Welcome to another episode. I just logged in, was about to hit record, and I heard the doors pounding up from the zombies up above, so I thought I'd come save the villagers, even though it looked like the iron golems already had it covered. So I'm going to show you the wheat farm. Now, I have to give a pretty big name drop here, and that is Woolly Creeper. He came and helped me figure out the water, with the items getting stuck in the water problem, and I'll explain that to you in a second. But he also has a Minecraft YouTube channel, and he recently just hit 100 subscribers, so yay for him. Definitely go check him out. I'll link him in the description. Subscribe, watch his videos, just fall in love with him. He's British, so he's got a very sexy voice, but here it is. Here is the finished wheat farm, and you're like, holy shit, a lot has changed, and that's because we worked on it for hours together today. I wish I could have recorded more of the footage from it, but it was not good enough. So as you can see, all the wheat's already planted. We got rid of the signs that were along all the edges in these things and put the iron bars up here, which just makes it look much nicer. Each one of these blocks is over a part where there's no water flowing, so we can't let items drop there, otherwise they will just get stuck and not move. And the way that it works is all the streams where there's an intersection, they have to be a diagonal flow. This one is fixed by having diagonal flows on each side here, and then taking these blocks out under here, as you can see. And like ones like this, you can see we set it up to be a diagonal flow. So once we switched all the intersections to diagonal flows, it worked, and the items stopped getting stuck. Pretty great. Pretty great. So I really like this wheat farm. It's pretty damn easy to replant because walking through here is easy, and when you walk left or right, like, you can't fall into the trenches, which is really nice because I kept doing that. And everything's half slabbed up, so you can't trample any of the soil. So it's pretty nice. The lighting is working well. It's growing just as fast as I feel like it would anywhere else. I mean, obviously it grows fastest in the sunlight, but that's what you gotta do. So here is the redstone for it. All of the redstone here just goes to the dispensers. And then there are 4 rows that go back, and to each 3 dispensers in each row. And those are triggered by a button over down in the main area. And the button goes, I don't know if I'm gonna have to break through. The button triggers what's down here, and this is, so the button comes from this spot right here. The button is like right there. It comes down, goes here, it goes into this RS NOR latch here, and what happens is a signal is sent across this, and these are all set to a strong delay, and then it comes back through this, shutting the RS NOR latch off. So that's basically how you get any sort of hit a button, signal stays on for X amount of seconds. But what this one has is a little custom jobby because of the way dispensers work. So the dispensers will dispense the water upon receiving a signal, not a constant signal, like a pulse. Then they'll dispense the water. And when they pulse again, that's when they suck the water up. So dispensing the water and sucking the water are 2 different redstone events. They're not associated with being powered and then unpowered. It's only powered. So I need to send 2 pulses to it. So as soon as this starts, this branches off here and goes to this, which just converts an on-off signal. This is the same thing you would hook up to a lever if you wanted the lever to be a pulse, and then it turns it into a pulse for this line. And then it goes through the lengthy redstone repeaters, it comes back, and it hits here and goes to another one of these, but this one is inverted, and that's because we want it to pulse when this red light turns off, which is like the last thing that happens in this chain of events. And this pulse just comes up here. So they both come to this one redstone torch, and this goes all the way up right here, inverts one last time, and goes all the way up to our dispensers. So the redstone is actually pretty complicated for something like this. But you're gonna have to do that kind of redstone. I mean, I could have hooked up just the button to this thing and not have to do a delay or any of that crap. But I'd have to hit the button again when I want to stop the water flow. So if you don't want to mess with all that redstone and you're gonna build your own or something similar to this with dispensers in the ceiling or something, or on the walls or whatever, then just you can rig up a button and then punch it, let the water go. Once all the items have been, pushed into your delivery system or whatever, then you push the button again and it shuts the water off. So it's still pretty easy to do it with all that crap, but I wanted it to be more automated so I can just push the button once and then not have to worry about anything. I also worked on something else. I changed the fountain blocks to lapis, so it kind of looks like water up there. I like that a lot. You can still kind of see the stone brick, but I think it looks good. We'll probably put some stuff in here, and this center room will definitely be changed a lot. I also changed the door to lapis because you can always use emeralds, even though I have plenty, but I think it went better with this. That's the mine shaft, and then here is the other project, which is the why am I drawing a blank? The reed farm. So this is set up to give 3 stacks of reeds. The dispensers push out blocks against the reeds, and they should all fall into this channel. And at each stone block there will be a sign and then a new source here, so it'll push all the items here, and it's all just one level. We don't have to have like a tiered level where the items drop down. Gotta love ice. I should call this episode For the Love of Ice 2. No, I'm kidding. So again, big thanks to Woolly Creeper for helping me out with this. I think I could have done it without him, to be honest, but he is a technical genius, as he likes to say. So it only took him a much shorter amount of time than it would have taken me. So let's work on this a bit. Let's see. So in here, I've hollowed out this side already for hooking up everything. We need. Let's see. I haven't hollowed out the other side, but we won't even work on that today. We'll just test this other thing. I still need more pumpkins for the rest of the way, so I'll have to go up to the surface when I can and grab pumpkins. But let's craft us a full stack of repeaters. Oh, I got too much crap in my inventory. Don't need this much ice. So we need 3 stacks of redstone, 3 stacks of stone, and we need 2 stacks of sticks. I don't know if I have enough wood. I'm running really low on my wood supply. Okay, that gives us a stack and a half. So what gives us, I think it's 8, it's 32, 16, there we go. Okay, so then we take, I like how I'm talking through this. Oh, I already had a bunch of redstone torches. I have to talk through this, make crafting these repeaters, because if I didn't, then I would lose track, and that would be that. Grab some redstone. And it's pretty simple to power. If you didn't already know, to power both pistons, you just need a repeater on top of a block. And you can see both get powered. So for this, all we need to do is just open it in there. Place a repeater for every set of pistons. One thing that would be kind of interesting and cool to do would be to set some of these up to delay. So we have 6 rows. I'll explain the delay in a second, but what you do is you just have a redstone line like so, and you can see the whole set of pistons is out. And we'll do another repeater here, another repeater here, and we'll just do the same thing for all these rows. Okay, so then what I was talking about with the delay, so that means when we flip the switch or when we hit the button or whatever, it'd be nice to have the last ones, but that would be really tough. So we're going to have the first ones come out. It might just sound cooler now that I think about it, because, I don't know. Because as we're looking here, and there will be blocks here, so you may not be able to see them even get pushed out. But here's the idea. So these are 1 tick, so we leave that be. Then we put a delay here. Let's set this one to 3. Let's just set each one of these to 3. That's actually really simple. If we really wanted to get fancy with it, we could stagger these to. I can show you that as well. So they should all be staggered. I don't have a lever, but I have a bunch more in the chest, so I'll have to go grab one. So I want to give you the full effect of what I'm talking about. So unpower this and bring this down here, and let's grab a lever. I don't remember where I put them. They're there. We don't need 21, just 1. Okay. You can't really even hear it, but you can see. Let's try and do this again. So they like stagger out in each section. Now the other thing I was talking about, we have 8 pistons, and we only have there's the setting of 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have the first 2, 1, first 2, 2, 3, 4. Keep those 1. Whoops. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm not going to switch them all, but we'll just show you the first ones, how they will stagger even more. So if we do it that way, it's kind of sucks because there's 8. We could do this. Let's see. So we have. If we needed to do it that way, then we go 1, 2 ticks, 3 ticks, 4 ticks, and then for this one we would need to. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. I don't think I do. We would need to we would need to put 2 repeaters. We could do that. But you would so then for the last 4 you would need 2 repeaters, because you would have it be. Let's try that out just to see what that looks like. Might be really cool. Okay, well, then we set all these to 4. This one's 1, 2, 3, and this essentially means 5 ticks with both of them together, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to take a redstone. Here's the goofy part, because we'll have to do this and there. And you can see from that each one will see how it comes out in like a wave. That might look really cool. But it looks like these ones here, and even those ones maybe in this section, are being powered at the same, or like they're finishing before this row is finishing. Wait, is that because, well, that's because I didn't set this to 3 ticks, right? Well, let's think. Let's do the math. So this one is only getting from the source, it's getting 4, so that's only 5 ticks. Okay, so then for each section here, we're going to have to do something crazy like this. Yeah, it build up the repeaters for every line, which honestly would get a bit annoying, I think. So then we're at 0 ticks, so that's, this one is 8, so we'll need this to be 8. And that puts all these at 9 and resets it. So then each row is going to have more and more repeaters, so that might be a pain in the ass. Why did it stop there? Oh, the redstone doesn't even make it all the way there. Jeez. So then if we do that, then we need to just set this one to 8 and do redstone there. Okay. Let's ignore all the pistons that won't actually be in the right order. So as you can see with our 1.5 sections of pistons, what the hell? Why is it staying powered? Because we're in an infinite loop here. That kind of sounded cool. Whoops, it's supposed to go this way. Okay, that'll work. That would be pretty damn cool to do it all the way down. The problem, though, is I'm pretty sure that on this side, whoops, taking out pistons. If we, so we need to dig this 2x2 tunnel all the way down to clear out the space on this side. I'm not going to do that right now. If we dig 2 this way, we're in the other way. So we really only have 1 extra space to move on this side. Otherwise, the only other thing we can do is go up, and that might, or down, which might just be super complicated. And tough to figure out, but I might do it. Either way, these need to be extended when I place the pumpkins. But that's that. Pretty cool. I'm hoping that this will turn out well. So, to give you a little bit of a visualization, let's do this. Let's actually try to kind of test this out. Do I have any signs in this chest? No. So I'm going to have to go to my massive sign storage. After taking all these signs down, I have this, look at this, 16 stacks of signs. 16 times 16, somebody do the math. I don't want to. Either way, too many signs. So if we take, let's see, sign here, and just do this. And there's our source. This won't work 100%, but if we put some reeds up, we'll need to do the full layers. Now, when these pistons extend, they'll push the top 2 layers off and into the water. Right now, when I run this, I'm betting that these top 2, some are going to get pushed onto this roadblocks. However, we're going to have our pistons extended over here too, so they'll just run into blocks. Once it's done, that is. But I'll show you. So, and then all... That's cool. I think I am going to set the stagger up. See, we got a couple that landed here. But otherwise, everything else goes into the stream and gets delivered to you really quickly. And we have glowstone, or essentially glowstone, but pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns right above. So they're getting the most light they can. I mean, I guess I could have put the... pumpkins right there, in which case they'd probably get more light, but I don't think it matters that much. I think it looks better in the roof. So that's the reed farm idea. If you have any pointers or suggestions, please let me know. Again, with this dubious desert cave farm area thing, I need to come up with a better name for this underground part. It's trying to be a bit more technical, as in doing more redstone stuff, coming up with more innovative ideas and designs that basically that I personally have never come up with before or have never seen before. I really hope you guys just heard that toilet flush in the background. But we also need to set up pumpkin farms and melon, and you know, it's the melon and pumpkin farms are probably going to be something really similar to this farm. Obviously, not nearly as much. Oh shit! The zombies are breaking in, fucking up my villagers. Where are you at? Iron golems, aren't you supposed to be all over that shit? But maybe we'll try to come up with something different for... Oh, assholes. Iron golems, I'm doing... Kill him. What the hell? You asshole. Breaking down all my doors. Maybe we'll try to do something different with the melon and pumpkin farm. But one thing that is really cool about the new wheat farm, I have yet to test if this works. Are we good around here, guys? Okay. But since it's divided into the 12 pads, it really wouldn't be super difficult. I mean, it would be a decent amount of work, but it wouldn't be super difficult to add 4 more pads to the back of it. And 4 more pads is another 3 stacks of wheat. So that's... This total gives us 9 stacks of wheat, so 3 full stacks of bread on every harvest. But we could add 4 more pads to the back and get 12 stacks of it. However, I'm thinking that when 1.4 comes out and we have carrots and potatoes, that I'm going to do, you know, 3 sections of that, or maybe 1 section of carrots and a few of potatoes. And another thing that I'm thinking about is now that netherwort grows in the overworld, replacing one of these pads with netherwort, in which case you would get a bunch of different stuff every time you harvest, which would be really cool. Another thing that would be really cool but also crazy is a selective system. So you could rig up buttons to only dispense from certain dispensers there. So then you would only select certain items. But I think that's a bit much. If maybe we had a full row of 4, and then of like wheat, and then like 4 carrot, 4 potato, and 4 netherwort, then that might be worth it. But we're probably only going to have 1 pad for netherwort and 1 pad for carrots, because they're just pretty much used for potions. The potatoes I'm pretty excited about because I love potatoes. And baked potatoes heal more than bread. You do have to smelt them, but that's Oh crap. We'll update Q in Mumble when I'm done recording. So that's the update. And I don't think I've talked about this before, but back this way, I kind of want to do aesthetic stuff. So keep the farms left and right. And then aesthetics will be done down this hall. And what I mean by aesthetics is like make it accommodating to where like there's a bunch of rooms or maybe a hotel kind of thing that goes underground a bit, or we could do, you know, a grand dining hall or actually a much better looking storage room than putting a bunch of chests out here. I think it's a much better system, and it would give people a chance to kind of come visit and maybe claim a room for themselves. So the other night we played last night. My memory is really good. Well, the night before I'm recording this. Did you see that villager moonwalking down out of that thing? What the hell was that? Anyway, we played a drinking game on the server, and it was a lot of fun, but we were drinking a lot. It was the good old Q-Tip, his idea, and he came up with it. And the way it works is there was a strip mine set up, and we each got our own tunnel. 3 blocks between each tunnel, like a standard strip mine. And each ore had a different rule. I'll try to go through them if I can. But it was, if I recall correctly, if you found iron, you gave 1 drink to a person. If you found gold, you gave however many drinks of gold ore you find. So with the iron, it was like per pocket of iron. Per gold, if it was, let's say you found 5 gold, then you could give 5 drinks to one person or split them up between other people. If you found lapis, everyone drank just 1 per pocket. If you found diamond, everyone drank 1 per however many ore were in the pocket. Coal was you take 1 drink. Redstone was you take a drink for however many redstone there was. So basically, the people who had faster picks, so like if you had an efficiency 4 pick, then you went through your tunnel much faster, meaning you saw more ore faster. In turn, making you more intoxicated. It was a lot of fun, but I recommend that if you do try that, or if we do that again, then we should definitely should switch to like it's just stone picks. It's a little more boring that way, but I mean, it's safer, so people don't drink as much. But it was a lot of fun, nonetheless. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, pumpkins. Oh shit, we need to try to blue. Hey, check out Stony Unknown's YouTube channel. Yes, you should if you haven't already. I need redstone. So I'm trying to get, what am I doing? I'm trying to get a list of farms. Oh, before I say any more on the farms, which is totally unimportant now that I think about it, I should talk about the public server a little bit. I know this stuff, talking about the server, is a bit more reserved for the Cartpig channel, but not much more. But nonetheless, I guess I'll talk about it a bit, since this video will be out before anything really on the Cartpig channel. So we're working on the public server. Our expected launch date, well, I shouldn't say expected, our goal launch date is September 1st. At this point, it probably will be pushed back, just because I've been working on it and I need more participation from the staff members. So not that they're not participating enough, we just haven't had enough opportunities to really get together and figure out all the nitty-gritty details. So that's something we're going to work on and get that rolling for you guys. For those of you that don't have access to the server, we get you on the public server, which will be a lot of fun. Even some of the players on the server are excited about playing on it. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Here's the wheat farm. Hope you guys like it. One last thank you to Woolly Creeper, and we will see you guys next time.